Hi, I'm Eric.
Hi, I'm Michael. Welcome to NVTV, Wednesday edition.
Seniors, did you miss the March 2nd deadline to apply for financial aid? March 2nd was the deadline for max grant aid, but you can still apply for FAFSA, CADA, and get free education at the community college. And don't delay, apply ASAP.
There will be a Reach Higher Club meeting tomorrow at 2 p.m. Join the Reach Higher Google Classroom for the Zoom link. All are welcome.
We've been asking you to all share your talents with NVTV lately, and Miss Fitzpatrick wanted to highlight some of the awesome student work created in recent Saturday Academy, in which the students learned to make scratchboard art.
Scratchboard art is a technique where a board is covered with wax and then layered with paint or ink. The artist uses a tool to scratch the top layer of paint away and reveal the colorful design behind the surface. Here are some pieces highlighting artists from our Saturday Academy Scratchboard workshop.
Great work, Fatima and Vanessa and Estrella.
Continue to email Mrs. Luther pictures or videos showcasing your talents, whether they're related to art, music, dance, sports, or even extreme sports, cooking, magic tricks, or anything else that you like to share.
Congratulations to Natalie Gonzalez for being accepted to UC Riverside. Great job, Natalie.
Congrats to Julie and Osnaya for being accepted to Cal State Fullerton, Cal Poly Pomona, UC Riverside, and Riverside City College. Way to go, Julie.
And congrats to Amari Moreno for being accepted to Cal State Domingos Hills, Cal State San Bernardino, and Cal State Fullerton. Awesome work, Amari.
Remember, Braves, we want to celebrate your college acceptances, military enlistments, and career commitments. Scan the QR code here to share your college and career news and receive a shout out on NVTV.
Throughout the month of February, we asked students to submit creative short films that fit within the theme nostalgia. Check out the nostalgic poem submitted by Cristian Castellanos.
I remember those days without a care in the world, a fantasy we once had of imagination, a childhood, a simple one, but a childhood nonetheless. I would be a prince one day, a servant the next. I'd sweep the floors, only to hear your roars. Next, our parents chatting, come on, let's go. And so we run under the floors like mice. We were nothing but children, a soul without a corpse. We grow up, we grow old, we forget. If only I could go back to when I was small.
Thanks for sharing, Christian. Stay tuned all month for more nostalgia-themed short films. Remember that the new Short Film Fest challenge for the month of March is Struggle. Remember that your short film can be any style or approach: documentary, fictional narrative, animation, stop motion, poetry, music video. The possibilities are endless. As long as your film is under 5 minutes and somehow fits within the theme of struggle, and is school appropriate.
Email Mrs. Luther with any questions and start working on your struggle themed short films, animations, poetry, and more today. All work within the theme of struggle is due the Monday after your spring break.
Remember, students and staff, it's Women's History Month. Scan the QR code here to submit a short video clip telling us about a woman who has been an inspiration to you. Short Flipgrid video submission will be featured at the end of March. It's very easy and it only takes a few minutes. You can use your phone or Chromebook to do this. Email Mrs. Luther with any questions.
And the Hearst Club is welcoming all students and staff to attend important and useful workshops presented by the Riverside Area Rape Crisis Center. Through Women's History Month, today at 2:30 p.m., you are invited to attend a workshop on boundaries.
This presentation goes over the different boundaries that exist within our lives and why they are important to have, while providing a space for attendees to practice creating their own boundaries.
This workshop is meant to help empower attendees to be assertive and provide them tools to be able to stick to the boundaries that they set.
This Saturday is Latina History Day, and in honor of that, a free virtual conference will be offered to all Latina teens and young adults. The Resilience of Hope Youth Day conference will take place this Saturday, March 13th from 9:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m.
This is a day of empowerment and cultural celebration. The day will include speeches on culture and identity, and the workshops that build important skills, and how to manage money, mental health, and career exploration. Scan the QR code to register. or see the link in this episode's description on YouTube.
That's all of the announcements for today, Novi.
Remember to stay safe, stay positive, and most of all, stay brave.
Peace.
Peace.
Hello, everybody. My name is John Michael Guerrero, and I am one of the staff members on NVTV. Today, we are going to be interviewing two students who are working on a very interesting student project.
Hi, my name is Carla Gutierrez.
And I'm Stephanie Martinez.
So, Stephanie, would you like to give us some insight into what this project is?
Yeah, so last year, Carla and I got involved with the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, LLS for short, on this thing called Student of the Year. Now, what is LLS, for those of you who don't know? It's this nonprofit organization whose main mission is to find cure and research for blood diseases such as leukemia, lymphoma, and Hodgkin's disease. The three main focuses of LLS are research, access, and advocacy. Research focuses on the actual lab research, so any money that's fundraised or donated will go into looking into cures, treatment for all these different blood diseases. Access goes into getting that treatment out to families and patients so that they can have better quality of lives. And then advocacy is just about raising awareness, having people know that these cancers still exist and that there's still a lot they can do to help battle blood cancer.
So what exactly is the Student of the Year?
So why exactly is their mission so important? If you look at the stats gathered by Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, every 3 minutes, there is a person who is diagnosed with blood cancer, meaning it's pretty common and pretty prevalent. I'm pretty sure all of us at some point have come across either family, friend, or neighbor, so on, who has had to deal with a blood cancer. Leukemia is one of the most common forms of cancer diagnosis in children, which affects a lot of people growing up. About 80% of the kids who do recover from these blood cancers end up having to deal with chronic health conditions for the rest of their life due to the treatment. And in these last 40 years, only 4 blood cancers drugs were created specifically for kids.
So Carla, would you like to explain what exactly the Students of the Year program is?
Yeah, so the Students of the Year program is a leadership development program for exemplary high school students where we get to focus on raising money, of course, also going to different conferences where we get to hear other people who have lived with these blood cancers and have survived, specifically children. The Students of the Year is a 7-week campaign where we raise money for these blood cancers, either through fundraisers, personal asks, or even letters. And that's pretty much like the overall. So the Students of the Year history has been very present since 2014, where we have been able to see a raise of funds from $52,000 from 2017 to $452,000 in 2020. Every year we get to go up a good $100,000 to almost $200,000, where currently we have been able to raise $70 million.
So why should people such as families, students, or teachers get involved with this program?
LLS has done a lot to help people battling with blood cancer all the way from childhood to adulthood. And donating to Students of the Year will give you an opportunity to help support a generation that could possibly bring that end to blood cancers. Personally, I got involved in this because I remembered when growing up, I saw one of my closest friends be afflicted with blood cancer. I saw how he was changed, how he had to leave school, and how he came back, how he could never really stop leaving the hospital because of these blood cancers. Through LLS, I was able to learn more about how that might have affected him and how he might have received help from organizations such as LLS.
Although I have no personal connections with someone who has a blood cancer, I know that the statistics prove that leukemia is the number one diagnosis for children. And then it's also every 3 minutes. So reading those stats, I definitely wanted to get involved. And I know I want to make a change in the medical field and be able to help others who are experiencing the same thing and kind of get them to have more access to these resources, be able to at some point find a cure for them. That way their life is not limited and they are able to explore it to the best of their ability.
How exactly can people help you guys with your fundraising and what you guys are doing?
So one of the very simple ways that anyone can help donate to Students of the Year is by visiting our team page, which I think John will list somewhere on the screen. You can go on there and then it will give you a place we can go to fill out information to donate anything from $5 to whatever it is you feel comfortable donating. Any donation counts.
Apart from donations in that direct way. We are also going to be hosting bingo nights or loteria nights, where people are able to play for prizes, of course, but it's also a way for you guys to donate. Apart from your time, you'll also be donating a bit of like $10. That way we are also able to raise more money.
And then you can buy those cards and tickets for those game nights on the same website where you can go to donate.
Is there any other ending comments or any other bits of information that you guys want to share?
So long as you don't have to donate if you can't. We would greatly appreciate it. You could also help us by spreading the word, spreading around that link, just to make sure that we can get as many people as we can noticing this cause and donating.
Thank you again to both Stephanie Martinez and Carla Gutierrez for sharing their student project, Students of the Year, by LLC. And we really hope to see you guys back here soon, see how you guys are doing, and yeah.
Hi, I'm Alex with the NVTV Acts of Kindness shoutouts for this week. The first shoutout goes to Coach Ballard for being really nice and helpful. Thanks, Coach Ballard. The next shoutout goes to the football team for working hard and for always being there for each other. Great job, team. The next shoutout goes to Danny Gonzalez. The student who nominated Danny for a shoutout says that he has been the best friend and he has been there when times are tough. Thanks for being a great friend, Danny. The next shoutout goes to our own NVTV host, Michael Salazar. The student who nominated Michael says that he always looks so happy and has a positive attitude on the show. Thanks for spreading positivity, Michael. Andres Quintero would like to share a shoutout to Randall Shepard for always being nice and for helping people in need. Thank you, Randall. The next shoutout goes to Alex Hernandez for always being there for his friends. Thanks for being a good friend, Alex. The next shoutout goes to another of our NVTV hosts, Eric Manzo. The student who nominated Eric says that he is always there to help people out, and he checks up on his friends. Eric is kind, caring, and supportive. Way to go, Eric. The next shoutout goes to Jimmy Moreno for having such a kind spirit. You are appreciated, Jimmy. The next shoutout goes to Stephanie Martinez. The student who nominated Stephanie says that she is a very hard-working person who never gives up. She helped her friend with homework and helped prevent them from failing. Lastly, she is a very good person to have a conversation with. Thanks for caring, Stephanie. The last shout out goes to Anthony Torres for constantly striving to help his classmates. Thanks, Anthony. Wow, our Novi community is so kind. Thank you for continuing to spread kindness and for nominating those who you see being kind. Keep your kindness nomination coming all semester long. Scan the QR code here or visit the link in the NVTV Instagram bio to fill out a quick, easy form and nominate someone for a shout out. Thanks.